Noises by sugarcane21. It was nightmare night. Everyone was going trick-or-treating to get candy and scare people. Mostly scaring people. Because why not? I mean, nightmare night is supposed to be scary, right? But everyone doesn't seem scared tonight. No one usually screams a lot. People are stuck up in their homes because they've been hearing noises in the Everfree Forest. I mean, we know, timberwolves and other mythical creatures live in the Everfree Forest, but now the noises are coming into Ponyville, and Ponyville's been quiet because people don't want to talk about the noises. But why? Why don't people want to talk about the noises? Is something wrong by talking about it? We do not know. We absolutely do not know. Right now, it was nightmare night. Twilight Sparkle was in her house, reading a book, of course, doing her normal stuff, but she's been having her windows open because she's been looking for the noises. Not like looking, because that doesn't really make any sense. She means looking for someone, looking for a pony who's been making all those noises. But she's never caught a single person making that noise. Oh, great! How am I supposed to catch the noises if no one's gonna appear? Said Twilight Sparkle. Every time she read a sentence, she would look up at her window and see if anyone was there. But no one's there. Wow. Meanwhile, 50 minutes later, Twilight Sparkle heard a knock at the door. A knock that was really loud. She wondered who it was. Twilight Sparkle got up and then started to walk towards the door. She was scared to open it, so she just used her magic. As soon as she opened it, she saw Rarity right there, sighing, mostly looking at the ground. Oh, hello, Twilight. Can I come in? Or are you busy? Said Rarity. Oh, no, Rarity. I am not busy. Sure, you can come in. Twilight Sparkle got out the way so then Rarity can get in. Then Twilight Sparkle shut the door and looked back at Rarity. Twilight, I have a question. I need your opinion on this, okay? Said Rarity. She started to blush. Twilight Sparkle noticed Rarity blushing. She did not know why she was blushing. But Twilight Sparkle didn't really care. She started to go towards Rarity, saying, "What?" Rarity took a deep breath and told her what she had to say. "Do you think that Fluttershy could be making the noises that we've been hearing?" Twilight Sparkle put a hoof to her head. She said, "No, I don't think Fluttershy could be making those noises. Those noises are really..." Twilight stopped. She paused for a second till she heard the noise again. It was loud. Then it stopped. And then she heard it again. It sounded like Fluttershy for a second. As soon as she heard it, it said, I'm here. Come and get me if you want it." What did it mean, come get me if you want it? No one really knows. Twilight Sparkle heard noises, galloping horses coming towards her house. Rarity looked outside. She saw a few stallions coming towards her. They looked like they were from Canterlot. Twilight Sparkle turned her head, then started to go towards the stallions. "Hello, aren't you guys supposed to be at the castle? You're supposed to be watching over Celestia. Why are you here?" said Twilight Sparkle. "We have some very important news to tell you. Some say that Celestia is gone," said one of the stallions. Twilight Sparkle's mouth went wide open. She looked at the stallion, and then she went blank for a minute, thinking about what happened to Celestia. "Wait, Celestia's gone? Where is she?" said Twilight. The second stallion went up to Twilight and put his hoof around her. Some say that Celestia heard the noise, and then she started screaming. I don't know why. I don't know. Some people say it's Fluttershy, he said. Then he put his hoof off her. Rarity gasped. See? I told you! It might be Fluttershy! But Fluttershy couldn't make those noises. Twilight, how would you know? Said Rarity. Twilight Sparkle didn't say anything. She looked at the ground. She just looked at a book on the ground that she was reading for a second. And then she looked back up to Rarity. We need to find evidence to prove that it might not be Fluttershy. It could be someone else. Oh, fine, darling, since you not think it's Fluttershy. Fine, it's not Fluttershy. But it has to be. She's not at her cottage, said Rarity. Twilight Sparkle blinked. Then she started to back away. What? She couldn't be at her cottage. You know that Fluttershy always doesn't like Nightmare Night. Shouldn't she be inside? Said Twilight. Well, I don't know. It has to be Fluttershy. She usually isn't out. So it has to be her. Thank you. I told you, said Rarity. You know what? Come on. We're gonna go look for evidence, okay? Spike, do you have a cupboard here? I'm gonna go out for a while, said Twilight. Yeah, Twilight, I can manage here. I mean, even though it's gonna be dark here and I'll hear that noise, said Spike. Don't worry, Spiky Wakey. We won't be gone for long. You can manage, okay? Come on, Twilight. I would prove it to you that it was Fluttershy, said Rarity, pulling Twilight's hair. Ow! Twilight said. Stallions followed the mares as soon as they walked over to Fluttershy's cottage. As soon as they went up by her door, Rarity was about to knock until she heard some noise in there, saying, Hi, you made it. Come inside for death. Rarity gasped again. Oh dear, I am not going in there. It's said if you want death, I think, said Rarity. She was getting scared. Twilight Sparkle rolled her eyes. Whatever, I'm gonna go in there. I did not hear anything, Twilight Sparkle said, as soon as she walked towards the door. She was about to put her hoof on it until the door opened on its own. The room was dark, nothing was in there, Angel Bunny wasn't in there, none of the animals were in there. It was dark. It was like pitch black. Like there was no moon out, no stars, just pitch black. The stallions went in there with their flashlights to check around and see if they can find Fluttershy. Fluttershy! Fluttershy! Said the stallions. No answer. There was no answer from Fluttershy. The girls started to get scared. They were too scared to even go in. Oh dear, I wonder where Fluttershy is, said Twilight. She was starting to panic. And Rarity might be right. Maybe it is Fluttershy. Twilight, it is Fluttershy. Rarity got interrupted. Something pulled Rarity's tail, and then she started to flip all over the place, landing on the side of a wall with her head cracked. Twilight Sparkle gasped as soon as she ran and ran and ran, trying to get out, but then something blocked the door. You're not leaving, said the noise. The noise started to get even louder and louder and louder. Twilight Sparkle woke up. It was only just a dream she had. The end. Wow, what a dream.